I live, you fool. I am alive. Yes, Big Brain has linked, shares it to Discords that happen to be in linked description. I not need use Broken England, but me want use Broken England, so me use Broken England. How is everyone this fine evening? I have fucked it up into my sleep schedule, so, you know, I'm streaming a bit late, but I'm still here. Moving on to the game. Alright, so, one thing I wanted to say before... Yo, what's good, Mercy? And Ralph, my guys, what's good? So, before I actually load in, I was just looking at this background while I was getting things ready, and this is probably the air temple. You know, temple, air, floating shit. And last time we went through the fire temple, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that eventually it's going to reach the air temple. The air temple might be the last temple, actually. Wait, what is this? That can't be the hash. No, I'm pretty sure. This is right. Save file. Well said. My won't fucking pay the data service bill, so I can't upload or stream. Oh. Rest in peace, my guy. Before I start reading, I will introduce you to today's bang of the addiction that is my caffeine problem. Wild and Watermelon once again. Because I got a 4-pack and the shit's goods. Oh, it is good. Light filters through the window and gently pulls me out of my slumber. Ah, fuck, I forgot I was here. Slowly I push myself up in the bed and glance over to see Zach strapping his dischargers. Yeah, motherfucker already has his guns ready. You better not be thinking of shooting me, Zach. Also, why is there no music? See Zach strapping on his dischargers. He notices me sitting up.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going, my guy? Looking kinda fresh.
We're meeting downstairs in a few minutes.
Alright, where are the stairs? See, I see a ladder that's tilted a bit at an angle there. But I don't particularly actually see stairs. Strange. Also, this is a mud hut. But, I'll meet you wherever they are. Zach finishes gathering his things. I begin to get ready to go downstairs. Wherever that may be. The group gathers down in the lobby. I greet everyone and turn to Amelia. Yeah, how's it going, everybody? You guys having a good one? How's your chat with Elder Sam? Yo, what's good, Lime? Welcome again to the stream. How was your chat with Elder Sam yesterday, Pinkie Pie?
We had a very productive discussion. In fact, Elder Sam shared more of his journals with me.
Good for you. Yeah, I have gained nothing. I have energy in my body that I can't even use. So, good for you. She indicates the scrolls in her arms. One of them probably being torn to ribbons. He just gave those to you, though? Those seem kind of expensive, you know, scrolls.
No, these are copies I wrote to bring back with me to the academy.
You brought your own scrolls to copy down his scrolls? Did you know that he would have scrolls? God, why is everything about you pink or red? Or, I guess that's technically not pink. Or that. Or that. That's definitely blue. But fuck everything else. We stare. Oh, god damn me. God damn me. We stare at Amelia. She spent all night writing those? Fucking hell. Yeah, that is a lot of dedication, Kara. You thief. Thief archaeologist whammon. Amelia continues.
Regardless, we discussed more on the theory of temporal rifts in the elementals, which has only strengthened my concern that we do not have enough energy.
So, that's our working theory then? Not enough energy?
Then that definitely means we need to seek out another temple.
Uh-huh. This makes sense. Where to,
Do
though?
we have a lead on where to go?
Thanks, Zach.
Elderism, through his research into the elements, did mention that historically, the Gaians, the people who originally worshipped the Earth Elemental, used to reside in the central woodlands of Assyria.
So, that's where we're going? Yeah, I don't like being in this mud hut any more than these guys, but fucking, it was the only inn.
The Kawi, the people who worshipped the Wind Elemental, resided in the northern aerial plains. Therefore, it is most logical that the Earth and Wind Temple will be located in those respective regions.
Yeah. Logic is logic, not even gonna lie. But, there's more elements, and I mean, we might not need them. Water and shadow, though? Why are you shaking your head?
Aquarians, those who worshipped the water elemental, depended heavily on the seas. As such, Elderism was unable to pinpoint where the cultural hub of their society might have been.
Ah, so they're Atlanteans. We gotta fucking breathe water.
As for Shadow, that is a complete unknown.
Gilly root. Shadow, you know, Shadow being a mystery does sound about right, to be honest. Hell, might even be in my world.
If the Earth
Fucking
Temple
demons.
is somewhere centrally located, then that would be the temple closest to us.
Man, you're the archaeologist, lady. I'll take your word for it. As long as you don't fucking steal our shit. Lana nods, hearing the
The
words.
fastest way back will be to take the crystal rail. So we should return to Bazada.
But Pong, they'll try and take Pongo. With our next course of action in place, we finish up at the inn and get ready to depart. Elderism sees us off, surprisingly being courteous, even though he lives in a mud hut. Well, surprisingly being courteous because he lives in a mud hut inside of a hidden village that should not be getting anybody new. Much to the delight of Amelia, no. We retreat back through the forest. Oh, it's getting good. Nani? Good? How dare. Leona stays by my side the whole way through. We still unsettled by the forest of whatever it was called. Lost Souls? Scary forest? Luckily, nothing unfavorable happens, and we quickly make it through. As we return to Bazada, I can hear raucous sounds of the marketplace city long before I see it. I hope that you guys aren't hearing those Discord notifications. But just in case... mute. There we go. Alright. We pass through the familiar city gates and return to the early bustle of the city. It's fucking...
Let's pause here and take a moment to restock. There are a few items I'd like to pick up, which may be helpful.
Well, if you need stuff...
Good idea. Why don't we all make sure we have everything we need, and then meet at the crystal rail station?
Well, I need some money. Should I go mug a guy? Is that what I should do? We all agree to split up. I spent some time browsing through the stalls again. Still having no money, I don't purchase anything. Afterwards, I head over to the station to meet back up with the group. These guys always meeting back up at specific places. It's strange, even though I shouldn't have any fucking clue as to where I'm going. I'm the first to arrive at the station, but Kara shows up only a few minutes later. You know? As the rest of the team gradually trickles in, Kara appears at the station list.
The end of the line is Stonecrest, so that's where we should go. Once we arrive there, I'll scout around and find our next course of action.
Stonecrest. Okay, so Ember Mist is the city that we just went from. So that would make sense for the Fire Temple, which was there. Stonecrest does make sense for the Earth Temple. Are all the cities' names going to be based on the element?
We want to
I
reach
hope.
as close to Central as possible, so traveling to the end of the crystal rail is a good first step.
Alright. I mean, Stonecrest would be making sense. God, I am not going to be commentated, but dying. I'm dying slowly. Help. Help. Once we had a semblance of a plan put together, we purchased our tickets. Yeah, getting on the train station, of course hiding the Pongo under my shirt, because, God, Pongo is adorable. After the train pulls into the station, we all board and begin our journey. This time, traveling even further. After traveling on the train for 2 days, we finally arrive in the city. Ah, Stonecrest. Beautiful. It has stone buildings. And that fucking pigeon. I squint at the midday sun and join the others as we quickly disembark the train, grateful for a chance to stretch our legs.
Here we are, Stonecrest.
Oh, music! Oh! Well, we can see that guy. Fucking dunce. Kara pulls her arms overhead in a stretch. Forcing her chest out, Zack's eyes are immediately drawn to her. She smirks at Zack, who quickly averts his gaze and stares hard at a random cobble on the street. Zack, why you being afraid, bro? You ain't gotta worry, Zack. The town doesn't offer much from the other towns we've seen so far. And if it is made up of the same stone buildings and cobblestone paths. People wander in and out of the shops, going about their daily lives. Just the usual. The first thing we do is find an inn and enter. Alright, everybody. So, now we're here. Stonecrest. Where do we go next? How do we find out where we go next, Steve? Kara, why you fucking grinning?
Just leave it to me. I'll ask around and see if I can come up with anything.
So we ain't gotta do nothing?
I'll keep my eyes and ears open just in case I hear something too.
Alright. Kara shakes her head.
You should relax and enjoy the city. I've got some contacts I'm going to reach out to, so I've got this.
You must have contacts fucking everywhere. Goddamn shinobi.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Kara nods.
I already have a few ideas and leads based on some of my previous scoutings for temples and hidden relics.
Well, it's good that you have leads, but can you tell us any of them?
Okay, then let's meet back here in a few hours to regroup.
We just got it. Why are we What?
Works for me.
Why? I wanted to get a room and rest. Lay down. Million nods distractedly.
Now
No.
that we have something of a plan, I'll be heading off.
Good. Fucking go then. I don't care.
Me too.
Bye. Don't die. Carl and Liana leave while everyone else stirs. I don't have anything pressing to do. Wonder if I can help or hang out with somebody. Oh, I see. I want to chill out at the inn. with the boys. And Zach is the only person who might be willing to be one of the boys in this world. Zach has already moved from his spot on the ground, but I know exactly where he'll be. I glance towards the bounty board and blink at the empty space in front of it. Instead, Zach is over by the bar, getting fucking crunk. The barkeep slides a tankard his way. "Yeah, on the house, buddy." Zach smoothly grasps it and takes a drink before finding a seat. Looks like Zach's already starting early. I would assume it's roughly 10 a.m. But, I'm sure if I join him, that'll be my entire day. But fuck it. I'm in. I don't have anything else going on. Might as well. Zach looks up at me, then returns to his drink. You know, it's in another world. Might as fucking well get the full experience. I grab myself a drink and join Zach at the table. He nods a greeting at me, which I return. Then I take a drink from my mug. Deep drink from my mug. Watching me, Zach takes a swig from his tankard. I don't feel much like talking, and to no one's surprise, Zach doesn't talk, period. I take another deep drink, which Zach matches, watching me closely. Heh, is that how it's gonna be, Zach? As Zach lowers his mug, I throw back the rest of my drink to give him a challenging grin. This bastard. He nonchalantly finishes off his drink too and returns my look. I signal for another round of drinks. This is gonna be the whole day. When they arrive, I place one in front of me and the other in front of him. He considers me for a second, and then accepts the drink. Zach leans his head back and nearly empties the mug. I race to finish before him, but he slams the tankard down first. Not bad. This would be more challenging than I thought. Bastard. Even though I'm going to college. He's superior drinking. Another round of drinks is ordered, and we throw that back too. This time, I chug faster than he does, and I slam my tankard down victoriously. My face flushes as I grin widely, but Zach pretends not to notice. Instead, he just signals for more drinks. My head begins to feel light as I chug this next round. Zach's face is beginning to get flushed. As I finish my drink first, he frowns. Then the next order of drinks arrives. Zach chugs his drink in record time and flashes me with a wide grin as he slams down his mug. "Yeah, bastard! How dare you! Yeah, how dare you beat me?" Zach said a thing for some reason that feels inexplicably funny. My thoughts are fuzzy, and as I drink even more, they slip out in and out of my mind. I fucking drank too much. That shit was probably way too strong. Zach begins swaying his seat as he finishes another drink. I put down my tankard for half a second after he does. His words slur as he speaks.
Your first mistake was to take on the mercenary of drinking.
This is the first time I think I've seen you drink.
The death slinger for nothing.
Well, that's because you have guns. I burst into laughter. Fucking idiot. I have trouble catching my breath. Seriously? Death slinger? That's the most fucking ridiculous thing I've heard in my life. Zach, fucking moron. Zach purses his lips in a serious frown as he tries to hold back his laughter. But the more I laugh, the harder it is for him to resist until he's finally laughing with me. Get fucking crunk, bro. He pushes his hair away from his face and it sticks out at a weird angle. What's with the hairstyle, my dude? Another fit of laughter rubs wine. Goddamn, I'm drunker than I thought. I try to bring my tankard to my lips, but miss it slosh the beer on my shirt. Zach doubles over in another wave of laughter. Let's go.
You don't even know how to hold your mug properly.
Did you just nearly throw up?
It's like you're from another world or something.
Yeah, that's a secret. He grins and almost misses the table, lowering his mug. Still barely cohesive from the laughter. Shh! It's a secret! I can't stop the giggles either. We're beginning to attract some stares from the other patrons. As expected. He stands.
You don't even know what a discharger is.
This is a gun. I know exactly what it fucking is.
Oh yeah? What is it?
This is a gun. You boo. A gun. It's a gun, dumbass. Zach shakes his head incredulously and claps me on the back.
This guy. A gun.
Oh, fucking ninja. He stumbles and falls back into his seat. Meet the boys. Zach and I spend the rest of the afternoon laughing and drinking. For once, he's animated and expressive. Completely different from what I'm used to. He must usually be hungover. Time passes in a blur, but it is certainly fun. Hey, Zach. Before I can continue, I'm interrupted by a familiar voice.
Oh, good. You're both here.
Hey, what's good? What's up? Liana, Kara, and Amelia approach our table.
Did you notice how dark it is outside? We talked to a guard and...
She trails off mid-sentence when she notices the expressions on our faces. Zach wears a twisted grimace as he tries to emulate his stoic appearance. I glance at him and try to hold back my laughter, though it is quite difficult to do so. Zach leans in and whispers,
Cool. Maybe they won't notice.
"Oh, they already did." I look at Leona's concerned face and whisper back, "I don't think they've noticed." Let's go. Kara leans in and my eyes are immediately drawn to her.
Seems like you guys have
Obviously.
been spending your time wisely.
Of course! Morale is the most important part in any scenario. Zach looks at Kara as if noticing her for the first time. He squints, trying to keep her in focus. Kara raises an eyebrow and smiles.
You look familiar. Very familiar.
That skirt. She blinks in surprise and smirks playfully.
Like who?
Oh, like this one girl I met recently. We actually started adventuring together.
That is her. That. Kara
Oh
grins.
yeah? Tell me more about her.
Oh, great. Zach rubs his chin a bit, thinking, is this guy playing dumb or is he actually that fucking wasted?
What can I say? She's resourceful, friendly, knows all sorts of history stuff.
Kara blushes, but doesn't interrupt as he continues listing off more traits.
Oh, and she's fit. Very, very fit.
Damn, bro. Shooting your shot like that? He wears an impish grin and leans in as if sharing a secret.
Apparently quite limber.
Kara hides a laugh, clearly amused by his stupidity.
Is that so?
Zach nods, not realizing probably.
I wonder what she would think if you told her all of this.
Zach's eyes widen
That
a
would
bit.
be too weird.
Fuck you, Mormon. Moron. Fuck.
I don't know. I bet she would like it.
appears as though the car is right, you know. I was you don't face.
Like hell you are.
What are you gonna do? Stop me? Zach lunges, trying to punch me, but he swings wide and ends up stumbling. We both look at each other and start laughing. Amelia turns to Leona and Kara.
Evidently, these two are in no state to assist us in our investigation.
I can assist just fine. I stop laughing and try to give him a serious face. I am in the greatest state. I will not miss a thing when I'm happy.
And what state is that?
Drunk as shit. The state of drunk. No, wait. Sober.
You are most certainly inebriated.
You got it? Alright.
Alright, I think it might be time for you two to call it a night.
No, please. Haven't drank enough yet. Zach lets out a wide yawn.
I'm still good.
We're fucking good, you heard him. Kara swoops over and firmly pulls up Zach to his feet.
Let's get you back to your room then, okay?
Aw. Wait, he shares a room with me. I'll take him. He stares at
You
Kara.
know, on second thought, I think I'm ready to go back.
Fucking good on you, Zach. Looking amused, she glances back at
Are you
me.
coming?
I am now, goddammit. Can't stop this man. Kara leads us upstairs and drops us off in our rooms. She stands by the door as we stumble towards our beds, barely making it onto them before passing out.
Sweet dreams. Hopefully filled with that limber adventuring girl.
Shouldn't you be saying that to Zach? She winks at Zach as she closes the door behind her. Good luck, Zach. See, now is the point where usually after a day of playing, I would stop, but we continue this day, as it has only been half an hour. As soon as I see my bed, I can't think of anything more inviting and grateful to gratefully fall into it. Zach does the same in his bed, and not long before the two of us pass out. Almost immediately, in fact, after hitting the straw. Or mattress, or whatever you want to call it. I groan as the sunlight filters into my eyes. Why? Pulling me awake. When did it get so fucking bright? Carefully, I blink open my eyes. What fucking time is it? Just, the sun's real bright. It's the afternoon. I sleep through noon again. Pushing myself up on the bed, I feel something stir beside me. Oh, hi, Pongo. Little buddy. The Pongo blinks bleary eyes. What are you doing sleeping so late? Did you go on a drinking spree too, you little shit? You're not old enough for that. You know that. Don't you talk back to me. He blinks a couple more times and shakes himself. When he looks back at me, he sees much more alert. I glare over at Zach, who is sprawled out on his bed. His blankets hang ungracefully off to the side of the bed, most of the way off. Zach! He snores in response. Walk over and cautiously tap on his shoulder. Hey, Zach! Wake up, bro. Get my dude. He groans and rolls over, pulling what's left of the blankets over his head. Yeah, he's done in. Surprisingly, I feel quite fine. A little groggy and really fucking thirsty. But otherwise, I'm pretty okay. You know, no hangover, no fucking splitting headache that should be killing me. Genuinely. Need water. quickly get dressed and then head downstairs. It's noon. About noon. Why am I asleep? Kara sits idly at one of the tables but stands when she notices me.
Good afternoon, sleepyhead.
How's it going?
How are you feeling?
It's thirsty. Fine, though. Where's everybody else? You're the only one here? Yeah. As we talk, I grab water from the bar and down it in one fucking enormous gulp.
They left to get some errands done.
And you were tasked with babysitting, I'm assuming?
I wanted to make sure you two were still alive.
Zach might not be.
Did Zach make it?
Yeah, I think. He's fucking knocked out, though. You ain't getting up, trust me. I tried. She
Since
nods.
you're feeling better, make sure you take it a bit easier today. We've got some business to attend to this evening.
I'll only have one or two. What sort of business, though? Now, what exactly do we have planned?
Last night, while you two were busy recuperating, we were tracking down thieves.
You mean I missed out on some action? What's so special about the thieves, though? But like, how are they involved in our
They've been
business?
stealing crystals, all kinds of crystals, including lamp crystals, which are essentially worthless in terms of resale value.
Oh, that's weird. Are they feeding pongos, maybe? Well, what's the point, though? Like, feeding pongos are about the only thing that eat them, right?
It turns out the thieves are a bunch of kids just trying to survive. They told us a man pays them for the crystals, and he comes weekly to pick them up.
Oh, alright.
Today happens to be pickup day, so we're going to meet back here at the inn around sundown.
Okay. I see what we're doing there. Does that have something to do with finding the urchin? How is those related? Kara notices the confusion on my face and answers my unasked question.
My contact won't be back until late tonight, so we won't know our next step until then anyway.
Oh. I suppose that's fair. Might as well do something interesting. Alright. She grins once
Now that I
again.
know you're still alive and well, I'll be off. I still have some more scouting I'd like to do before tonight.
Alright. Good luck with you. She leaves as soon as she can, avoiding everyone in the room. Kara told me to take it easy today, so maybe I'll just go on a walk or something. Something nice and relaxing, you know. I begin walking towards the town square. I follow my feet as it wanders the streets, taking my time and enjoying the bustle of the town. I've forgotten how relaxing it is to have nothing on the agenda.
Boy.
Oh, hello, buddy. How you going? When did... doesn't matter. I'm not gonna question how you get around. I think you just have fucking umbral transportation or something. Wanna go on a walk, buddy? Then let's go. Pongo bobs in a nod as we continue down the road. Eventually we reach the square. There's a statue of a woman in armor, but no plaque explaining who she is. I don't know who she is, Bongo. She seemed to get around pretty well. Bongo squints at the statue as if studying it, then turns to me with a confused look. Guess not. Yeah, I don't fucking know. Yeah, he's kind of fucking dog. Small brown dog, only a little larger than the Pongo, watches us. His tail wags slowly, then he catches our attention. No, pet puppy. Hey puppy, you lost? You lost your buddy? The dog wags his tail. I extend my hand and he cautiously approaches. After giving me a few good exploratory sniffs, he barks excitedly. Aw, good boy. His tongue lolls out as I scratch behind his ears. Don't worry, Pongo. He's not forever like you are, little buddy. You'll always be with me, Bonky. The dog stares at the Pongo as if noticing him for the first time.
Boy.
It's okay, Pongo. You're still my favorite. The Pongo pouts and jumps even higher. The dog cowers and whines. Pongo, what's wrong, buddy? You know I love you. He ain't gonna steal all your pets. I go to pet the dog, but the Pongo butts my hand away.
Boy, boy,
You jealous? Really? You jealous?
boy.
Alright. Reach out my hand and pat the Pongo, who seems to calm down slightly. The dog perks up as the Pongo relaxes. Don't worry, he's not gonna Rimuru you. He won't absorb you like a small creature of darkness, or large creature of darkness, or human, or any creature. He wags his tail as he nuzzles the Pongo.
Boy.
The Pongo bristles at the dog's touch and scrambles back.
Boy, boy.
He hops away, but the dog happily chases him. Aww. As the dog catches up, he licks the Pongo, who grimaces. Aww, it's adorable. They're playing.
Boy.
It's okay, buddy. He's just having fun.
Mocha.
Oh, no. Children. Terrifying. The most terrifying existence on planet Terra, Earth, is anywhere. A little girl races over to the dog, who barks excitedly at her presence. She throws her arms around him and holds him close as he licks her face.
I thought I lost you.
Suddenly, she notices the Pongo and her eyes grow wide.
Oh, you're so cute.
Don't you fucking touch my Pongo! It's my Pongo! She gently pats the Pongo on the head and his little frown melts into a smile.
Boy, boy. Are you lost too? Boy, boy.
No, he's with me. He hops over to me. The girl looks me over and then smiles shyly.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Is that your dog? It was fucking weird. Thought it was a stray. She nods.
Thanks for finding him for me. Sometimes he's too fast and I can't catch him.
Oh, he just walked up to me. Mocha sniffs around my feet and then nudges my hand to be petted, but Pongo bounces between us.
Boy.
Yeah, I get it, buddy. You're mine, and I'm yours. The girl giggles and
I
waves.
guess we should be leaving. Bye-bye, little Pongo friend. Thanks for keeping Mocha company.
Fucking be safe or whatever. Bye. Before Mocha can escape again, the girl slips a leash around his collar. The two of them gradually disappear from view. I look down at my Pongo, who looks back up at me. Put him on my shoulder. Smile and pat his head affectionately. He squirms happily against me, then hops up onto my shoulder and nuzzles my face. Aww, I need a little Pongo plush, like a real one. It's adorable. How about we continue on that walk together, huh?
Boy.
Alright, buddy. Together we head further into town. I decide to check out some of the storefronts and streets that I didn't get a chance to see yesterday. The Pongo wanders off whenever it gets too crowded, but he always seems to find his way back to me. After most of the day has passed, I decide it's time to return to the inn. Leona, Amelia, and Zach are already there waiting. Zach's scowl was fiercer than usual, but otherwise he looks a lot better than this morning. Leona stands when I arrive.
Here, I got you something.
Oh, hey, thank you. What'd you get me? She passes me a gauntlet similar to the one on her wrist. The sphere inlaid and is the same color as Leona's, but that must be a wind crystal, right? As manipulator? Well, I got fire energy. Why? Wind crystal? Why?
Yeah, I was thinking about your last attempt at casting, and I figured this might be more helpful with future training.
Yeah, the manipulator makes sense, but does crystal matter?
Having the manipulator as a focal point of concentration is how Amelia and I learned to cast.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you that. I hope it helps, genuinely. It's really nice. How the fuck did you get a perfect fit like this shit? Nice and tight around my forearm. Kara finally returns and attention shifts to her.
The crystal pickup will happen soon. We should start heading over.
Liana nods.
Once they complete the exchange, we should follow the guy to see if he leads us to their hideout. He might have other partners, so we should be on guard.
I like your words.
I still can't think of why they'd want these crystals.
It might be making something that they
Energy
need.
crystals have varying utilizations, some of which are outlawed.
You know, it's probably one of those. Yeah. Kara seems a bit surprised, but Liana doesn't react to that. Thinking about what these outlawed utilizations could be makes me quite uneasy about the whole
We
thing.
have a plan. Let's get started.
Yeah, you right. You got your guns. I think I have a sword. I know I got a manipulator now. We trace back to the ruins and find the abandoned house with the children. Instead of entering, we spread out around the perimeter to maximize visibility on anyone approaching. Kara and I stay close to the house and hide behind some fallen bricks. Our field of vision is limited, but we're close enough to overhear any conversations that take place inside. Ah, Soulful, my buddy, is playing Phasmophobia. After we position ourselves, we wait. We don't know when the man's going to show up. And after about 20 minutes, I start to get a bit fidgety. Understandably so, though, because we don't know what this guy's capable of, let alone what he's trying to do. I wish the kids had given us a time. Who knows how long we'll be stuck out here for. My legs are starting to cramp, but as I shift, Kara shoots me a warning glance, and I force myself to push through it. Whether it's painful or not, it's important. So I just gotta deal with it. Finally, a man approaches. He looks to be in his 20s, and surprisingly wears something that resembles a beanie on his head. Kara yanks my collar. Never mind. So we duck down. She covers my mouth with her hand and puts a finger to her lips. Looks like our job is to listen in. The others will be our eyes. Sounds roughly correct. She does have hella hearing. I heard a door creak, followed by the faint sound of footsteps.
Hey, yo, you punks got my crystals or what?
Fuck! It's Jesse! 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 I listened for any extra footsteps, but it sounds like the man came solo.
Here.
Ah, an orphan. Yes. Perfect kid to be getting your crystals. Jesse! There's a rustling of a bag behind being opened.
What is this? These crystals are weak, yo.
Yeah, they're not the blue shit, are
That's all
they?
we could find.
Nah, this ain't good, man.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with
Sorry.
it, Jesse. The boy's voice is weak.
Huh.
The bag closes, and the man grunts as he lifts it up.
Wait, where are our coins?
You'll get your payment when you deliver, yo. This is only half of what you promised.
That's fucked up. At least give half the payment. There's a silence. I carefully peek out to see the boy straining with his hands clenched.
Fine.
That's what I thought.
Should have fucking beat his ass, kid. Fucking broken that ladder over the side of his head. You know? Maybe then you'd get your coin. And you'd keep the crystals. The stranger lugs the bag over his shoulder. I quickly duck back down as he exits the house. Time to go. I turn to face Kara, who wears a serious frown and has fury in her eyes. I don't think I've ever seen her angry before. and let alone this angry. She kind of scares me a bit, even though she looks like she's about to rip this guy's freaking head off. Kara?
Did you not see that? We should take him out now.
Calm down. It's the only way to figure out what's going on. She glares
Did you
at
not
me.
just see what he did? The way he treated those kids is shameful.
Look Kara straight in her eyes. He'll get his justice as soon as he stops at where he's going.
Let's hurry up and go.
Yeah. There you go. We trail the man out of Stonecrest, making sure to stay behind buildings and keep to the shadows so as not to be spotted. Car slips in and out of the alleys with ease, and it takes a lot of my concentration not to lose her. No wonder she's always sneaking up on us. She's good at this shit. I assume the rest of our team is also following him, as I am unable to spot them. That's for the best, though. The less chance of being noticed, the better. Outside the city gates, it's a bit harder to stay hidden. But as it opens out into a more open field, at least we're spread out. It won't be easy for him to escape if he tries to at this point. Successfully following him to what looks like an abandoned train car. There's some kind of dark smoke emitting from the top. The man pauses as we crouch lower behind the cover. As he looks around, he doesn't spot any of us and enters the train. Kara again puts her finger to her lips as I nod, realizing to stay quiet. Staying low, we sneak towards the train. The windows are all blocked off, but we crouch below them anyway. I can hear muffled voices as I gently press my ear against the train.
Yo, Mr. White!
Oh,
Jesse, how many times do I have to tell you to call me Heisenberg?
it's fucking beautiful. Walter White. The man speaks softly, but his tone is strict and disapproving.
My bad, but I got some crystals.
Let's see.
Jesse, you yourself
There
said
aren't
they
many,
were
and
shit.
they're pretty small. I don't think we'd be able to get much out of them anyway.
It doesn't matter their size. Once we're done cooking them, they'll be exponentially more effective.
Shit, are you making some kind of superpower
I
source?
don't know, man. They're tiny. How does that even work?
It's a simple matter of science.
Science? We're using science, not magic.
You
Shit.
serious? You can do something like that?
Indeed.
Yeah, Mr. White.
Are you sure?
Yeah, science.
You said the thing?
Heisenberg.
Oh, right. My bad, yo.
We hear a faint clanging of glassware. I wish I could see what's going on inside. A sharp snap cracks somewhere from behind me. Oh shit, what was that? I shift out of position to look behind me and see an animal scampering away. As I breathe a sigh of relief, I notice the absence of noise in the train.
What was that?
But before I have a chance to get down, one of the windows swing open and Jesse stares right at me with wild eyes. The second man is much older, maybe at the age of his father, and fixes me with an inscrutable stare. He looks surprisingly normal, not like someone who'd get messed up with something shady. Jesse turns around and darts out of the back exit.
Run!
Mr. White joins him, and Gara and I sprint to the other side of the train. Thankfully, Leona and Zach are already there. Leona points her blade at them.
Surrender and come with us peacefully.
Jesse looks like he's about to bolt. Zach fixes his discharge on him.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Ah. Ah.
Crap, what do we do?
You surrender. Obviously.
Why are you laughing at a time like this?
Nah, we're fucked, aren't we? Something's about to go down. Oh no. Amelia stands a good distance away, her manipulator glowing. After looking over the old man, she frowns.
The branding of void.
What?
Quite the observation, young miss.
Oh,
Wait, what?
What?
You're a part of Void?
Mr. White merely smiles.
I didn't sign up for this.
Don't be so naive. You think the crystals were just going to magically create more energy?
Your intent was to perform shadow transmutation on the crystals to create tainted spheres.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Again, he doesn't
It
answer.
appears confrontation is imminent.
Why
Oh.
don't we even up the odds?
No, don't do it. No. Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. Oh, god damn it. With a flash, Mr. White grabs two shadowy spheres from his belt, similar to the ones I saw in Raven Pass. He throws them to the ground, and a dark smog emits, curling in the air. Leona reacts first and blasts her wind magic to dispel the smoke. In its place are two shadow creatures. Their warped appendages are nothing that I recognize, and their long shadow claws come to a sharp point. This is the stuff of nightmares. They stand between us and Mr. White, and Jesse, cowering beside him.
Shadow familiars.
This is getting way too crazy for me. I'm out.
Oh. Jesse breaks into a sprint, and Kara immediately gives chase.
I got him.
The two of them dash out of sight.
Unfortunately, you disrupted my work, which means I have to start all over again. So, I'm going to get going.
Oh no, the fuck you don't! He channels a spell and starts to run. As he continues to chant the spell, shadows crawl up his legs, threatening to engulf him completely in shadow. Don't let him get away, guys! Leona looks from the man to the
As
familiars.
much as I want to go after him, our top priority is to defeat these shadow creatures.
Indeed.
God damn it.
Shadow familiars this close in proximity to a city can wreak havoc and incite widespread panic.
They would know better than I, and I trust their instincts. Look back at the Heisenberg being swallowed by shadow. Once the shadows fade away, he's completely gone. Zach readies his dischargers, small smile on his face.
Sounds like a challenge.
Oh, cool. My heart races as I draw my blade. God damn it, this shit's getting fucking crazy. I did sign up for this. Oh, click the icons in displayed order. What? Oh. Shield, sword, shield. Double sword. Shield, sword, double sword. Double sword, axe, double sword, axe. Shield, double sword, helmet, sword. Go! Didn't understand it for a second there. Oh god, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh no. As Leona, Zach, and I wear down the shadow familiars, Amelia stays out of range, charging her attacks. The magic attacks that she lets loose are far... Apologies. The magic attacks that she lets loose are far more powerful than ours and rips chunks out of the shadow creatures. Now I understand why everyone's so impressed when they talk about mage casters.
The hostile shadow familiars have been vanquished.
Fucking good. Leona's magical glow and the dischargers on her blade fade as she stops channeling her magic.
We did it.
Good. Yeah, I can see that. I smile as I try to catch my breath. Looking around, Leona, Zach, and Amelia look equally exhausted. They must have gone all out. The battle was no walk in the park, and there was only 2 shadow familiars to fight. Imagine if we had to face an army of them. I shiver at the thought. As we wind down, Amelia and Leona gather to do one last scan with their manipulators. Zach looks over my way.
Looks like some of that training is finally paying off.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, genuinely.
Hey!
We turn at the sound of Kara's voice. She waves at us with one hand as she uses the other to drag Jesse back. She plops him down in front of us and falls ungracefully to the ground. I see his hands are bound. Kara stands over him, her face quite grim.
Now, you're going to tell us exactly what you know.
I don't know jack squat. Mr. White was paying me to get crystals, and that's it, yo.
So you were not an accomplice to the shadow transmutation.
I don't even know what the shadow transportation is.
Transmutation.
Transmutation.
Yeah, that.
Exactly.
We glare at him.
Look, I made a few deliveries to him. The first couple of times he wouldn't tell me what he did, but paid some good coin. But later he said he was going to show me so I could help with his operations.
Oh, so you were going to be an accomplice.
He was going to give solid pay for that too, yo.
I look him up and down. He stares desperately at us, and it's clear to me he's scared. Doesn't seem like the kind of man Void would trust with any kind of responsibilities. I'm inclined to believe that he's just looking for some fast cash. Kara seems skeptical, but Amelia and Leona seem to have come to the same conclusion as I have. Zach crosses his arms.
Better hope the guards believe your story.
Attaboy, Zach. Jesse looks like he's about to protest, but sighs instead. I think he realizes there's no chance he's going to escape from
The
this.
bag of stolen crystals is in there. He didn't grab it before running out.
Leona enters the train and returns with a bulging bag.
Let's go turn him into the guards. They'll take it from here.
Let's get rid of this fucking trash. Get off the street, trash. Zach hauls Jesse back to his feet and leads him back towards town. Luckily, it's late at night, so very few people walk the street. The few who do give us long stares as we pass by. Not knowing, obviously, that we're doing good. When we arrive at the guard barracks, the person on duty gets to his feet. He looks at Leona in recognition.
Oh, it's you again.
Again?
We found the source of your missing crystals.
Zach pushes Jesse forward, and he stumbles into the ground. Who stumbles into the god, and the god grabs a hold of him as soon as he does. The god eyes him up and down.
It's this guy?
Oh man, it was all 'cause of Void.
The guard stares at him. It's clearly, and I mean clearly, unconvinced by his claims of Void.
Uh-huh. Maybe in lockup you'll have time to think up a better story.
I mean,
I'm telling you the truth, bitch.
I wouldn't call the guard bitch. The guard frowns and passes Jesse off to another guard who takes him into the back. The guard turns back to us.
Hopefully you won't have any more issues.
So we're not gonna tell the guard what happened? The guard grins and looks
I
relieved.
can't thank you all enough. You have no idea how much of a thorn in my side this has all been.
I mean,
As
I can
promised,
imagine.
there's a reward for helping us catch the culprit.
oh shit, I get money? He produces a heavy satchel of gold, which he hands over to
Thanks
us.
again for all your help, and I hope you have a safe night.
Thanks.
We'll try. Going straight to the fucking inn, passing out. We leave the guardhouse and equally divvy up the reward money. Oh, finally, I have money. As everything settles down, the group decides to return to the inn. I'm glad we got to the bottom of things, but I can't help but wonder what will happen to those kids. You know what? I was doing just fine without money. I'll see you guys at the end. I think I forgot something. Dropped something. Slip away before anyone can ask me any questions and make my way back to those kids. They were dependent on that crystal money to survive, and I can't sit by and do nothing to help. Like, seriously. It's sad. I know I don't have much to offer, but maybe giving them a cut of my reward can help tide them over for a while. Quietly I enter the house, and so as not to spook the children. As I near the trap door, I hear Kara's voice. How did she get here so frickin' fast? Better question. What is she doing here? Slowing my steps, I silently creep towards the trap door and spy on Kara and the kids.
Here you go, guys. Take this.
She hands the oldest boy a fat coin purse. We must have had the same idea, sharing our reward money. The boy silently accepts it, too, shocked by the amount of money to even speak.
The man won't be coming for crystals anymore, so use that to help you find a new way to survive.
The boy nods numbly. Some of the younger children huddle together, clearly frightened for their futures. Just understandable, given their circumstances. Kara seems reassuring.
I know it seems scary, but I promise if you stick together, you'll be fine.
Or at least, hopefully, the kids hug each other.
I won't let anything happen to anyone.
Atta boy, next time someone takes your shit and doesn't pay you for it, beat their ass.
Good. I know you won't. Take care of yourselves, okay? And stay out of trouble.
Kara returns to leave and I scramble out of sight. She doesn't notice me, at least it doesn't appear to be noticed, as she hurries away. It seems like she's got a soft spot for these kids. Better do what I came here to do anyway. And I get back before people get too suspicious. Hey, kids. Fucking kids. I go down to the trap room. The oldest boy who looks up at me in surprise. Here. Toss him a small bag of my coins, which he fumbles before catching. He looks genuinely surprised, as if he can't believe it's happening.
But why?
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have caught the guy. And you guys kind of helped a good bit.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. You're the one who told us about him. He's the one who led us to the guy who we got a reward for. Wait, no, he was the one we got the reward for. So yeah, it was you guys who helped us a lot. He looks at the other children, who give him hopeful eyes. Then he grins.
Thank you.
No problem. You're the reason I got paid, kid. Either way, though, I should be getting back. Good luck. Once I return to the upstairs, I hear the children scramble below, and a series of excited gasps as they inspect the reward money, realizing just how much Kara had given them, along with a little bit added by me.
Much.
I've never seen so much money before in my life.
The boy still gave a lot, though. More than we got from crystals.
Oh, just how much money did Kara give? What was it her whole reward? Damn. I pressed something I shouldn't have. Log. I wonder just how much money did Kara give? Was it her whole reward? For a treasure hunter, that seems very generous. Maybe there's more to it. I wonder what it could be as I return to the inn and meet up with the rest of the group. As I enter the inn, Liana looks around.
Where's Kara?
Wait, she's not back yet? Before me, though. I don't actually know. I thought she was following everybody else.
I thought so too.
Huh. Diana bites her lip and furrows her brow. I'm sure she'll be back. She'll be fine. I'm sure of it. While we wait for Kara to return, we decide to grab something to eat. With all the excitement going on, we forgot about dinner. Unfortunately. But at least we get to eat now. We get our orders and settle in. Zach and Leona dig in. Amelia, on the other hand, is quiet as she stares at her plate. She okay? Yo, Amelia. Pinky. You good? She looks up at me.
Yes?
Something wrong? You seem kind of down about something. You okay? She shakes her head. She's obviously not okay.
I was pondering about the lab at the Void Hideout, which was used to perform shadow transmutations.
So what exactly is a shadow transmutation? You said that earlier too. Jesse didn't know, and he was involved in the whole thing.
It is the process in which shadow energy is merged with a crystal containing another form of elemental energy. This fusion causes an overwhelming surge of energy to spawn, which consequently destabilizes the crystal and causes the shadow energy to become uncontrollable and very dangerous.
So, shadow energy kind of takes control
This is
of
what we
a
refer
crystal.
to as a tainted sphere, like the one the treasurer used in Raven Pass, and what was used to summon the shadow familiars.
So they don't necessarily have to be spheres then? Didn't seem uncontrollable though when they used it.
Perhaps not those times. However, as it is destabilized sphere, the energy is unpredictable. It's possible it will cast properly, but equally possible it will implode upon itself at any time, which would be fatal to the mage in possession of it.
Oh, fuck. So that's why they're outlawed.
That's a best case scenario. Imagine if one of those crystals went off and spawned a shadow familiar in the middle of town.
Oh, I see now. That'd probably kill quite a few civilians.
That's why shadow transmutation has been outlawed, even before the Treaty of Asaria.
Took frickin' 4 of us to kill 2. One of us is a mage caster. One of us is a mercenary. One of us is a mage knight. And I'm just a guy with a sword. From another world, of course, but those 3 definitely did the majority of work. Thought you said only use of shadow magic was banned outright.
Yes, but there were legitimate users of shadow magic before the war.
Oh. Wait. What?
Shadow magic is not innately harmful. It was originally used in non-destructive ways, just like any other element.
Okay, that makes sense. So, what
That being said, a group of practitioners abused the usage of shadow magic, which revealed just how dangerous it can be when used in such a manner. That is what caused the eventual war in Assyria and the subsequent banning of shadow magic.
So, wait, could other magics be used the same way? And I'm assuming the Void was the group, right? Yeah. Things are starting to make a bit more sense, but still, I'm not sure I understand it all.
It's just a little troublesome to think that there was someone performing shadow transmutation just on the outskirts of Stonecrest, and with a lot of crystals too.
It ain't looking good.
Even though Void was defeated, it wasn't completely wiped out, and their remaining members have just been laying low.
I can tell, Zach. Thanks for stating the obvious. Amelia and Leona nod. Conversation lulls as we think about what was said. We finish the rest of our food in complete silence besides the other customers. By the time we finish up our meals, Kara returns.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I met up with my contact and he came through. He said that there's some adventurer who's been talking about one of those high concentrations of energy.
Ah, an adventurer.
He's at Hearth Point right now, but probably won't be staying for too long. We should head there in the morning and see what he knows.
Alright. Hearth
What's the
Point it
guy's
is.
name?
Arton Hunt.
Zack shrugs. Supposedly. That means he doesn't know him.
It might sound like just a rumor, but there's always a grain of truth in a rumor. At the very least, we should be able to get a clue or two.
Sorry about that. My allergy has been acting up a little bit. Stuffy nose and all that. Leona nods.
Okay, tomorrow we'll head for Hearth Point.
There's the plan. I suppose we don't really have anything else to do here. We were just here to meet up with our contact, right? Million nods. I yawn quite widely, trying as hard as I can to hold it back, Tonight, I'm ready for bed. Let's, not go right now. The team murmurs in agreement, and we all turn in early. It's been a long day. That fight really took it out of me. Damn, fighting familiars is hella hard, bro. Shadow familiars. I'm assuming are stronger. Strongest. Maybe not. I don't know. After getting ready, I climb into bed and immediately fall asleep and deep into sleep. And you know what that sound means? That is the sound of the end of the stream about to begin. If you did make it all the way to the end, thank you for watching. If you tuned in at all, thank you. And feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. That's always appreciated. Oh, yo, what's good? It's saying that there wasn't any concurrent viewers for like a solid half of the stream. So, it's good to say that you are actually here. But, yeah, there's a link to the Discord where me and my friends hang out. So, if you're interested in talking with us, hanging out, feel free to join. It's always there. And, besides that, hope you have a nice day. And bye-bye.